What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, the third game in the series. I'm ready to get into this thing. But first, let's take a little look at the box and see what we're in store for, since this is blind. I'd like to just see. We got Phoenix, Maya, and Mia, and this Cyclops dude, who's, I believe his name is Godot. I would guess that's how you pronounce it, not Godot. I've seen pictures of him before. And judging from the back, we get apparently some flashbacks with Mia. I don't know exactly how that works, if we're going to get like entire cases in the past. I'm not totally sure. It seems like it. That could be kind of interesting. We've got the Cyclops returning, and apparently 5 cases. Alright. Cool stuff. I guess this is the first one that had 5 cases on its initial release? Because the first one only had 5 when it was remade on the DS. I think this one initially had 5. Of course, the second game only had 4. So here we go. Episode 1, Turnabout Memories. And Game 2, Episode 4 was my favorite case between the first 2 games. Let's see if anything in this game can top it. How did I get into this mess? And Game 2, Episode 3 was my least favorite, so hopefully nothing bottoms that. Why did I do that? Who is it? Is it somebody we know, or is it somebody random? It's first case, so it'd probably start off pretty simple, but you never know. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you, for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Oh, we're tilting. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. She's a man. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. Ah. Oh shit. Kinda looks like Matt on guard. Oh my god, it's P-Man! What the fuck? What are you wearing? Is this a flashback? I guess it is. Yeah, he looks like a little twink boy. I didn't do it. 5 years earlier, Mia Fey, second trial. So, we're starting off in a flashback case. Okay, that's cool. Oh, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Ahem! Ah! Oh, Mr. Grossberg, good morning.
Oh, Mia, please calm yourself down.
What was his voice? It's been a long time.
You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know.
What are you talking about? I'm relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me, I'm relaxed. Oh yeah, it was like this.
Let go of my lapels. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer.
I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today.
Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, am at your service.
Actually, this is my second time in court.
Still, you surprised me. What, with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said, and quite forcefully, too. I just found out yesterday about the case, I mean.
What? Was it her who said that? Am I mixing up the voices already?
What, and you've already learned all the relevant facts?
Well, about that, you see, I mean, of course I have, I think.
Oh dear. In any case, don't let our client see you're so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client.
Okay. Good morning there, everybody. Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia. I just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, it'll be fine, no prob. Uh-huh. Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something? Mr. Wright? What did you... Mr. Wright? Actually, it's Wright, like the Flying Brothers. People screw it up all the time. And yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. My doc says this way, I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I will save you. Please, let go of my shirt. What? That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. Pretty sure he's innocent, considering. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. Took you a year between number 1 and 2? That trial traumatized me so badly I thought I'd never set foot in Oh, I want to go do that one. Maybe we will. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time I'll win. For my client, and for myself. Why the sweater, though? What are you doing, man? I've lost respect. We're gonna get back to the present, and I'm not gonna look at you the same. Whoa, that music. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Well, he's got a fucking shitty little pompadour. It's still like a widow's peak, though. It's like a widow's... widpador. It's weird. The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it? Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem? I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the defense. Is he an attorney? I didn't remember. I thought he was just like a guy. It's been a while. Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. Emergency? Yeah, I guess he was. He was a lawyer, wasn't he? Yeah. Emergency? But isn't that him standing there right next to you? Yes, well... You're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this? Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think. Well, Miss Payne, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer.
That jiggly thing just needs to stop.
Don't stop it. Don't worry, little girl. It'll all be over soon.
What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk me?
Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow.
Yeah.
He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology.
It sounds like he was a very bright young man, does it? You don't have to be smart to be studying something. You can study it and be doing really bad.
Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime.
What is that? Is that an umbrella? Yeah. And broken cables? Okay.
Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body. And the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway, they then called the police.
And that certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. He didn't even say anything about Phoenix at all. How do you... Judge, I see you did not change in 5 years. You're still saying things that make no fucking sense. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence. He wasn't even in that picture, was he? So, like, what are you even talking about? By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo. Yeah, exactly.
Your reputation for
What? Sagacity? What the fuck is that? Don't make up words.
is well earned, Your Honor. The truth is that this victim died a rather unusual death. His organs got sucked out through his asshole.
What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question.
Huh?
A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit.
Excuse me, sir.
I am a gentleman, if you will.
A what? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of.
A perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cause? Go on! Please say you know at least this much.
I'm so sorry, I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file.
My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Now see here. The details of the case are filed under the court record. But you knew that already, didn't you?
The court record. I think I can see that by touching the court record button.
All of the weapons we need can be found in the court record. Take a good, hard look at the data there and think carefully before you answer, my dear.
Yes, sir. I'll do just that. I've got to stay calm. I can't let that prosecutor get the better of me. Court record. Okay, let's take a look. I just touched the court record button here. Boom! I did it. Also, real quick, I would like to take a slight detour to Google. What the fuck is sagacity? The quality of being sagacious. Well, what the fuck? What does that mean? Sagacious. Having or showing keen mental discernment and good judgment. Shrewd. Fuck off. Well then. So, court record, we got the attorney's badge, we got Doug's autopsy report and the thing. So what's in the thing? Date and time of death, 4/9 at 3 p.m. Cause of death was a fatal electric shock. Is that unusual? I mean, like, it's probably pretty rare for, most things. But it happens. When you say, like, an unusual death, I'm thinking something really out there. But whatever. Who do we have in the profiles? What does it say about him? He's 21 at the time. What is the fact that he has a cold? Why does that matter? Is that going to come into play somehow? Whoa, who is this? Dahlia Hawthorne. I like. Anyway. Oh, it's Phoenix's girlfriend? Whoa, what happened? Where'd she go? Dated the victim Doug Swallow. Okay, so that's what that was all about. Huh. And then fucking... look at his hair. Veteran lawyer. Sure, huh. Right, anyway. Okay, yeah, the thing. So, fatal electric shock. I did it. I don't have to present it, I guess, just looking at it. Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death? Oh. It was electrocution. According to the court record, why am I doing that voice? It was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution. Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? It's not... What? You saw... Judge? God damn it. You're starting early. Did the murderer use some type of new, super powerful stun gun, perhaps? It was in the picture. You saw the thing.
The answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue.
What's that?
Why, motive, of course.
Oh, this is the second case ever where we've brought up motive. Apparently,
there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Bad blood? Like Taylor Swift?
Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I really don't like this guy's smug attitude.
That's Winston Payne for you. He is one smooth operator, if you catch my drift.
It said he had a lot of confidence, and he's like all smooth and everything. He's the rookie killer? What, does this case destroy him? Is it something that happens in this case, or some other time in another flashback that takes him down? Because in the future, he's a little pansy. Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time I would like to see some supporting evidence. Evidence?
Oh, no need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need and then shove it into old Greybeard's face.
Yes, sir. Into old Greybeard's face. Thank you.
Try to set a better example.
Doing the Grossberg voice on accident, which is weird because that's a strenuous voice.
Evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are as well.
Because the Grossberg voice, I have to, like, strain my neck, and it's really uncomfortable. Now then, let's get what you've got, and I have to, like, readjust when I'm gonna do another voice. I have to readjust into my standard neck position. So it was the girl. She's pretty hot. I like the red hair. Whoa, hearing Mia say it, it's weird. The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here.
Dahlia Hawthorne, is it?
Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she has some part to play in his story.
He's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants.
Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye? It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection.
Very well. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Oh, yes, my name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect.
No, he means what did you do before you were arrested?
Oh, I sneezed a lot. I was a university student.
Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of your fellow student, Doug Swap.
But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you, I was... Yeah, uh-huh.
Would the defendant please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us?
It seems the witness has something he wants to say.
Well then, Mr. Wright, please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Right away, Your Honor. I admit I was there. But I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. Oh, British. That's bad news.
I see. So you hardly knew the victim.
Right, like I said, I'm not a killer. Ooh, it looks like the judge understands.
You're being naive, you know. Too naive.
And what was damn it, his voice is hard to do.
It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady.
And that would be?
This witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination.
Cross-examination?
He's right, and it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if a witness's testimony contains any contradictions.
Contradictions?
If a witness is lying, their statements will conflict with the court record.
But Mr. Wright is my client.
Even if he is your client in court, all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see.
What does he mean by that? Is he saying the testimony just now? That there was a lie? A contradiction?
Now then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Fay.
Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. Oh, no. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Okay, so I guess we'll just do the good old standard thing and press everything. When you say there, you mean the place where the victim was murdered? Yeah, sort of. The place where something happened, anyway. Oh, God.
Something. You can't hide what happened. We have photographic evidence.
He's not even in the photo, though, so what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, Mr. Wright, what were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Swallow. It was just a coincidence. We bumped into each other by accident.
A coincidence, huh?
But you bumped into each other, but then you found his body? So who called the police? Huh? What is the point of the cold? It seems like it's just wasting my time.
Unfortunately, it was some other students that notified the police.
Other students?
That's correct. They were witnesses. Witnesses who saw the defendant standing there next to the body in shock.
What? Is this true, Mr. Wright?
Could you stop sneezing every time you're in a bind? Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body. But I... So, you didn't know his face or even his name, right? Well, you didn't say that. Right, well, no, that is, I mean... So, which is it? Did you know him or not? Well, you can hardly know somebody, but still know who they are.
Now, see here, you can't avoid answering the question by sneezing all day.
Well, I guess I did know his name. What if it turns out that Phoenix killed the guy? I hope so. That'd be great, and then we go back into the present, just with the knowledge that he's a killer. That'd be fantastic. And it just takes a really dark turn. News to me. Why didn't you tell me that before? I heard he used to date Dolly.
Who is this Dolly person?
Ah, yes, that would be the defendant's lover, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
She's still super hot, I'm sorry.
Oh, I see, young love, so bittersweet.
But that's all I knew about him.